In this video, I am going to share with you how you can manifest your specific person to forgive you. Whether it be your ex or somebody who is probably holding grudges for you, they don't want to get back together with you because you did something, or maybe you're afraid that they will leave you because you did something. But we are going to cover all that in this video. But before we get into that, hi everyone, it's Kaisa here. If you're new on this channel, we are manifesting our dream life. So if that sounds like something you would like to do as well, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon to be notified whenever I post new videos. But now let's get started. One thing I have noticed in my life is that people treat me exactly in the same way as I treat myself. So basically, if I'm afraid that somebody will not forgive me, or if I am experiencing a situation where somebody does not forgive me, that means that on some level, I am not forgiving myself. And that could be unconsciously too. On some level, I'm holding grudges for myself, something that I did. I am not letting it go, and then that is being reflected back to me in my physical reality. So basically, if you want to manifest forgiveness from somebody, you first need to forgive yourself. That's how simple it actually is, but it might not always be easy. Like, it's not always easy to figure out what kind of limiting beliefs, what kind of stories are going on in your mind, especially if they are unconscious. Like, if you've been repeating some stories since your childhood, you have not been aware of it so much, and it has just become automated. It has become an automatic process, and you don't even see it anymore. It's happening in less than a second. You start feeling in a weird way, you get triggered. So it can be difficult to figure out what is causing the situation that is happening. But what you can do is that you can look at your life for feedback. You can look at those situations that are happening, especially those repeating situations. If you have something going on with your specific person, maybe your specific person keeps walking away from you over and over again, you see that is a pattern. And when you notice a pattern, like you notice something, the same thing keeps happening over and over again, maybe with different people even, you need to slow down, like you need to stop and take a moment to figure out what is the belief deep in your mind. Like, for example, if your specific person keeps leaving you over and over again, it's most likely that you have some kind of belief that I don't deserve to be loved. Everybody will always leave me. I always do something wrong, and that triggers other people, and I just stress them out and they leave me. The reason why it is so important to figure out what is the belief behind all of those stories is because when you become aware of it, and see that this is not true and I don't want to live according to this anymore, you can change it. But you cannot change something that you don't see. So if you're struggling to manifest that forgiveness from somebody, you first need to forgive yourself. If you find it hard to forgive yourself, you need to figure out why it is so difficult for you to do that. Most likely there is some limiting belief there that is not even true, but you first need to become aware of it. And once you become aware of it, let's say you feel like you're not lovable. Maybe you feel like you are responsible for other people's emotions, like you made this person feel this way. Now they are so pissed at you that they will walk away. If that is your experience, then you need to take a step back and really look at the situation from this new perspective, that you are not responsible for their feelings. And I can forgive myself. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. There is nothing that couldn't be forgiven. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay in this moment. And you can even use affirmations such as, my specific person always forgives me no matter what. My specific person loves me so much that they always want to be with me no matter what. Something that works for you. And let me tell you something. When you say things like, my specific person forgives me, you are actually also forgiving yourself at the same time. Because when you say and when you feel that this other person can and will forgive you, it means that you can forgive yourself too. Because if you didn't forgive yourself, then you couldn't even believe that somebody else could forgive you. That's the secret behind all of this. It is very simple. You just need to find a way to forgive yourself. Figure out your limiting belief, that limiting story that keeps telling you that your specific person will never forgive you, or they will never want to be back together with you, that kind of stuff. Figure out what kind of belief is causing those by becoming aware of them, and let them go, because they are not true. You can change them. Sometimes if I doubt the law of attraction, sometimes if I am so stuck in my conscious mind and I'm like, this is not working, sometimes I look at things from this perspective. Okay, this thing happened in my physical reality. And then I had this belief, which is like corresponding to this thing that happened in my reality. For example, if my specific person left me, and then I noticed that I truly believe that I was going to be left anyway. So that gives me kind of like this situation that if I doubt it, if I cannot trust it, if I still worry, even though I know that, I can manifest anything I want, because sometimes when we're manifesting our ex back there are so many different worries that we might have. Like, what if they will move on? What if they are gonna be with somebody else? What if they will never ever forgive me? That kind of stuff. And it can be very difficult to find that place of trust and calmness within yourself. So when you can see that certain things happen in your reality and you actually believe that those things were going to happen, you can use that as an evidence. Like, what if I changed this belief? What would happen to my reality? Because if I doubt it, if I'm worried, if I cannot believe in it, I also cannot say that it doesn't work, because I have this evidence that this thing happened and I believed that it would happen. Most likely it was unconscious. I was having this fear, this kind of like inner knowing within myself, maybe since childhood. Maybe my friends always left me in my childhood, and now I feel like I always mess things up and everybody leaves me. That it's so powerful to become aware of these stories, because only then you can change them. So that's my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover on this channel, comment them down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.